All right, good morning, everybody. Nice, big, happy, pleasant Sunday morning. I think it goes without saying we had one hell of a freeze down last night and into this morning. Earlier, a couple hours ago, I know it was about 17 degrees with some wind. The wind sits died down, but yeah, we had a good old-fashioned last day of March 31st freeze down, or freeze up last night. Right, 463. You're just trying to enjoy your Sunday morning as well, aren't you? You don't want to be bothered, do you? You big lug, you big pig. We're gonna leave you alone. I hope you don't have a problem. Do you? Come on. Yep, small problem. Come on. 463. All right. We'll see what she looks like tonight. So yeah, we continue to have these freeze ups, which is really saving our behinds, along with no moisture. We got a small amount of snow yesterday. I mean, we're talking about a flurry that lasted for about 30 minutes, but we've been extremely lucky with the warmer temperatures we've had in the last 2 weeks that there's been really no rain. Not much to speak of anyway. And yeah, this is great. So if you keep up with the videos, you know I very simply shuffled the yard. That's obviously the main yard where they've been fed all winter. You can tell the big hump over there. I thought, I continue to be very happy that I shuffled this yard. And right now I'd have to say, who cares about the extra manure and extra chasing I'm gonna have to do to clean up? You know, like this stuff right here. This has got to be scraped and cleaned up, as far as I'm concerned anyway. I think it's worth its weight in gold though. That area is drying out immensely, and the cows actually still go there for bedding, to bed down at night. And then of course I'm abiding by this area here by what I'm going to call spot feeding. And I guess what I mean by that is I'm just changing spots every day. The round bale ring, as long as it's rid of hay, gets moved 15-20 feet or better. And I'm going to continue this process for at least the next few weeks. And if I have to, if the North Hill is not ready by that time, which it sure is looking good, isn't it, folks? If it's not ready for corn silage in a couple weeks, and all this area has been abided by spot feeding, I'm going to go ahead and, of course, I'm going to abide by what we call it the cow lot. And so yeah, that was left over from last night. They got 2 fresh bales here this morning, and obviously the rings got moved, and things seem to be doing pretty good. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, if you keep up with the favorites, you know that this is my if you keep up with the videos, you'll know this is my favorite right here. Because of the loss that was encountered in February, I'm not going to go through the story again, but she ended up having a calf. I purchased her on a gamble, along with a couple other ones. This summer, it ended up that she was bred in a very untimely fashion, and had a calf in February, and it was 47 below zero, and lost it. So yeah, looking forward to breeding her back here this July, August, and see what she does. She's been doing very good. What are you curious about? Huh? Whew. Gotta put the old hand in the pocket here. Let's talk about calving pads. That's what I'm going to call them. I can only fully assume that that's what a lot of else call them as well. How do you like that English? It's no more than about 2 weeks from now is when we're first expecting. And it's going to be a continuous from there. So about 2 weeks. Very good guy not far from me that I actually bought the red heifers from, the red Angus heifers. He's got one of those hay busters. And I talked to him earlier. I need to talk to him again this week just to verify and confirm. I'm going to have him come over in a couple of weeks. And we're going to be making 3 or 4 calving pads. So basically, I'm going to take 3 or 4 very bad bales of hay or straw that we still have left over, round bales of straw, and we're going to open up that flap wide open and we're going to create calving pads. I don't intend on making any calving pads up on the hill. I really don't. I do not want to flood that area with extra straw and bedding. I just don't want to do it. The cows always come down here to have their calves anyway. So I'm definitely going to flood this main little lot right here, this area, with a guaranteed at least 1 bale, round bale of straw. That's going to be one of the calving pads. I plan on taking another area here in this square, making another one, and then another calving pad, probably in what we call the cow lot somewhere. We call this the cow lot because of back in the day with the Holsteins. And yeah, and who knows, if I want to get fancy, I might even create another one on the other side of the fence over there, down by the woods, because there seems to be calving that takes place down there as well. So I think it's very important. You know, things look pretty fair here right now, folks. It's about to get really nasty, muddy, soupy, mucky, very uncomfortable. In fact, in some cases, in the spring when we feed corn silage, this little dip here can get so bad the cows actually have a hard time getting through it, going up to getting some corn silage. Especially if they have a newborn calf, and the calf will not make it through there sometimes. They'll decide to stay down here, which is why we also feed down here as well. There'll probably be 2 hay bale rings up there, if not 1, with constant daily corn silage, and then a couple rings down here. So yeah, so that's my idea here for these calving pads. Very important for dryness. Goes without saying. And because of the good relationship I have with the neighbor not too far from here, he's agreed to do it, and he's happy to do it. And that's the way things work, I guess. It's good stuff. Other than that, this week, I'm really abiding by my day today. I've got today and all this week here at home. And that's it. As long as a couple of contract issues get resolved, and I'm going to stop there. Me being home on a Sunday, the whole Sunday, is going to be a grave novelty. So I'm really going to abide by and enjoy my day today and just kind of be a little bit thankful here because things are about to open wide. And yeah, so this week coming up, nothing too intense. We can't go full bore on anything just yet. I do look to do some maintenance, possibly even change oil in a couple of tractors at a minimum. I do have all my oil and filter needs for everything for this year. It's something I want to get done very much sooner than later. I might even possibly haul that culti mulcher out of the other side of the hill. I just got in some new parts for that and do a little bit of replacements. And I can guarantee you this week at some point, probably even by Tuesday or Wednesday, we are going to rid the barn of those 5 heifers in there, and they're going to be kicked into the cow lot. I want to get them outside and get them acclimated before the entire heifer lot is kicked in with the cows here. And not to mention, it'll free up a lot of space time, energy, and manure. We just had a cow fall down. Ooh. You all right, girl? Boy, that was nasty. Jeez. You all right, 440? You get these ruts, and it freezes up, and it just plays hell on these girls and their hooves. You okay? Oh, she landed sideways on that belly too, and I don't think I need to express my concern for that. Well, that was a bad sight. So anyway, kicking those heifers from in the barn inside to the heifer lot. That needs to be done this week. Other than that, just general upkeep and some maintenance. I also had some new parts come in. I lost a fender off the 6420, and I got the new parts in to go ahead and replace and put that back on. It's a it just broke. It just sheerly broke out of, I'm going to call coldness. That's cast iron, and she just boom. I'm very lucky I seen it when it happened. I didn't run anything over, and that needs to be replaced and look like this later on. That's about it, folks. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Once again, it's been the same here for 2 weeks. The sun is just blaring down, and it will all day. Nice continued little breeze and some cooler temperatures. I can't stress enough how much this is saving our rear ends from a muddy, soupy mess. But it's very early in the year. Hell, tomorrow's April Fool's Day, April 1st. So who knows? I have a feeling we are going to get laughed at some point. Let's just hope it's not a giant, soupy snowstorm like we got last year. It was the middle of April, and we just got blasted. Half of the state of Wisconsin was shut down last middle of April. It was a storm fit for a devil, which can happen. So far, so good. A lot to be thankful for. This kind of weather continues, and some of that snow dwindles away behind the barn. I can almost guarantee you we will be seeing some corn silage here in about, I'm going to say 3 weeks. That'd be really nice. Bale feeding. Bale feeding continues to be pretty good. My 3 bales a day regiment has continued to be very consistent, which is going to save my butt as well with the lack thereof of feed. But we're safe. It's usually 2 bales in the morning and 1 bale in the evening, and they're doing just great. Yeah, heifer lot is just destroying alfalfa baleage these days. I fed a new bale yesterday mid-morning. I'm here to tell you it's all but gone. But I got to stay regimented with that every 2 days, and when the alfalfa baleage is gone, the heifer lot will get kicked in to all these girls here. That's about it, folks. I've rambled on enough. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Weekend went well. Getting ready for a Monday morning, which, as we all know, can always be tricky. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Folks, I gotta get going. I feel a Sunday brunch coming on. Good old-fashioned one too. And that's about it. We're gonna talk to you sooner and later.